Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger. And when we left off, we had climbed Mount Denadoro, where we found lots of monsters, some of them several times, and had ourselves a test at the end, which, fortunately, we passed with some flying colors. So now that we've gone through there, we need to track ourselves a hero who we last saw running away from basically the I wouldn't say the scene of the crime exactly, but running away from the scene. Before I do that, let me rest real quick because we're a bit frazzled yet from the battle with Massa and Mune. Okay, now we can track ourselves down a hero. And we actually haven't been to Tata's house yet, so not really a whole lot to see here, but at any rate, here we are. My son's the legendary hero. Sure he is, but, you know, we saw a different side of him. We saw him running away, so not sure how legendarily heroic that was. Alright, let's see if we've got anything upstairs before we talk to Hero proper. My grandson's a brave hero, and of course it's your side of the family, because, you know, why would it not be the mother's side or anything like that? Speaking of which, where is the mother? I don't see her anywhere. I'm sorry, everyone. Some frog guy dropped this in a cafe. I thought I'd sell it, but then everyone started calling me a hero. I couldn't bear to get rid of it. I love the look on the father's face, like, what? I just can't fake it any longer. I'm no hero. I'm so ashamed. Here, please, take this. Okay. Scoundrel, I knew this was all a sham. Sure you did. You were the one that was just bragging a second ago. Listen to you! Who was going around telling everyone that you raised a hero, huh? Okay, well, we'll leave this fun family dynamic for later. And we are going to give this medal to someone who we feel very richly deserves it. The frog of all frogs. Alright, now, when we were adventuring last time, there were a couple of texts that I didn't really get the chance to use, / sort of forgot to use. So let's go ahead and do that now while we're here. The first of them I'm going to show off with Marley still in the party is Spin Cut, which, as you see, is not a whole heck of a lot to it, but, you know, it's still, you know, pretty powerful thing, so, you know, a nice double hit for Spin Cut there. Okay, and of course, I am roundly exploiting the fact that he'll kill the frogs if you hit him too hard. Fortunately, when he does that, he doesn't hit us nearly as hard as he hits them. Alright, there we go. Okay. Now for the next one, and for the next little bit, I'm going to sneak Robo into the party here, just to give him some time in the sun, and to show off the double tech, or the combo between him and Chrono. Alright, so the combo tech is Max Cyclone. Now, you gotta have somebody really close to you to be able to do that, so it's the whole reason why I wasn't able to choose it earlier when I tried to. That was why, because nobody was close enough to either of them to really be able to pull it off. And as you see, Chrono goes in a big flying arc there. Now, I don't know exactly why it didn't hit the snake, but I don't know. No, not a big deal, really. Okay, well, we've got those showed off, so we should be in good shape now. Okay. Up here, we don't need to fight you guys, so I'm not gonna bother. And hello again, Frog. It's been a while. The hath returned? The hero medal. Aye, then thou hast seen the lad. Yet there's nary a thing I can do against Magus. The legendary Masamune is required to fight Magus, and I've no right to wield it. Oh, Frog, quit being so darn hard on yourself. Please, leave now. And the game gives a giant hint to check the apple chest, so we shall. A broken sword. It's part of the Masamune. Something is written in archaic script. I will translate. Roichlem? Roichlem? I think you've got it backwards there, Robo. System error. I reversed it. It says Melchior. Oh, Melchior? The guy in Medina Village? Yep, one and the same it appears. Nary a soul remains to mendeth the Masamune. Well, I don't know, it says it's talking about Melchior, so let's go ahead and jet out to see him. Okay, we don't need to fight you guys. Alright. Okay, so let's go visit ourselves a Melchior. While we're traveling for a minute, I realized the other day that I had hinted to you guys about my story of how I came across Chrono Trigger, how I got it, and I never really told you guys what the story was. So I'm going to go up through here, and we do have, and since we go through here, we do have one battle that we keep having to fight as we go through this area, but after I get done with that fight, ta-da, it'll be story time. Okay. So, this obviously has been years ago since the game was published in 1995, but I happened to have gone over to my aunt and uncle's house. My dad had taken me over there for, I don't really remember why, but I noticed while I was there, they had a Super Nintendo. So, of course, I went into my best gamer geek profile, and so I went over there, and among the games that they had for their Super Nintendo was Chrono Trigger. Now, I knew what it was. I'd heard about the game. I'd heard that it was awesome, so I promptly geeked out. They had no clue what the game was, because they said they had tried to play it, but they couldn't really figure it out. So I basically started begging them to let me have the game. And as it turns out, they did. Not only did they let me have it, they let me have it for free, actually, so I didn't have to pay them a dime. Needless to say, I was very much a happy nerd camper from there on out. So that, in essence, is your story about how I got Chrono Trigger, and it's a really neat story to me because it's not every day that you've got somebody who just kind of gives you a game. And it happens to be a game of such great quality. Okay, alright, welcome to Melchior's Place, which, of course, we visited before. You're back again. Come to see my collection? Nah, we've got something for you, actually. This sword, it's the Masamune. How did you get it? Why would your name be engraved on the sword? It's a long story, and if you've not played the game before, keep a note on this music. You will hear it again. You do want to hear this story, right? Of course. Tell us about the Masamune. Is it possible to reforge it? It might be possible if we could get our hands on some Dreamstone, which the sword is made of. Dreamstone? No data in my memory banks of such a rock. You can't find it anymore. It was a red stone that was once used as money. Unfortunately, it hasn't been available for a very long time. Well, okay, I've been around for a very long time. Now, we did have that portal that I sort of accidentally tried to trigger a few minutes ago from 65 million BC. We could give that one a shot. Now, we've been here a couple of times, of course, and we've had plenty of opportunities to come out of the closet, literally, but we've never really had the opportunity to go back in, so that's just something I thought I would note. Okay, alright, well, we've got this one. Mystic Mountain, 65 million BC. Alrighty, so off we are to the very, very distant past. And off the side of a cliff, uh-oh. And into a bunch of enemies. God, great, of course. They're all green and scaly. Yeah, kind of ugly, too. Half human, half dinosaur. An unlikely life form. And, of course, obviously they're going to attack us, so let's get them. Now, these guys... Let's see. There we go. Ah, crap, they put Robo to sleep. You see, these guys can put you to sleep pretty easily, so... try to get them quickly so that they don't knock you all out. Now, not that that's going to do terrible things to you, but still, you know, if you just want to get rid of them quickly, toss magical attacks at them, and you should be in good shape. So I will exploit my magical mastery, or, well, maybe not mastery, but at least my magical knowledge, and send these guys to Kingdom Come. Okay, there we go. Oh, great. We're outnumbered. Yeah, but, well, we took care of him easily enough last time, so why can't we do it again? Come on, man. Oh, well, I guess we don't need to. Oh, wowee, who are you? Yeah, there you go. Who is that woman? Her fighting capabilities far exceed those of humans. So, wait, what are you saying? She's not human or something? I don't know, she looks plenty human to me. Now they're after us. Yeah, well, that's okay. It's just 4 of them. We should be fine. Let's see. Oh, there we go. We can fire whirl all of them at once. Unless Chrono gets put to sleep, so we'll just go with Robo's laser spin. Nah, quit doing that. Nah, okay, alright. Well, that did the trick, alright. And you notice the petals that we've been getting. I'll explain the importance of those in a minute. What the? Do not upset her. She seems rather agitated right now. She is rather agitated, rather. We're not looking for a fight. Ooh, wow, okay. Apparently it doesn't matter. Chrono. You strong. What name? Chrono, huh? Good name. Me? Me... Ayla! Or Isla. I generally pronounce it Ayla, so we'll go with that. Me Ayla. Ayla likes strong people, so Ayla like Chrono. Oh, well, that's nice to know. I think she likes you, Chrono. Yeah, I mean, it's not as though her saying it herself is a giveaway or anything. You strong, too. Ayla respects strong people, men and women. Where have they been keeping her? I don't know, in the way distant past. No, just a thought. And she didn't know what to do with Robo. Yes? You different, but strong too. It's because I am a robot. Raw boot? No, not quite. What that? Ayla don't know. It's a machine that looks like a man. I don't know so much about you looking like a man, but I don't know. What you say? No rubbish or Ayla, head go boom. Uh-oh. Chrono, where from? It is beyond her grasp. We're from way after the day after tomorrow. Haha, you funny. Ayla like funny people. It's no use. Come to village. We talk and eat, dance, eat, fun. Alright, fun always sounds good to me. We'd love to go, but we've got to look for the Dreamstone now. Stone? Plenty stones. Here, there, at village. You take plenty. Okay. Chrono, come. Ioka village this way. Alright, well, looks like we've got a destination then. Okay. And Ayla will show us the way here. Okay, we've already got a Berserker, so no need to really do anything with that. Okay, a couple of different types of enemies here. I'll show them both to you. You can avoid most of the fights here, but I'm going to go ahead and just draw these guys in anyway, just to show you. And you notice they're grouped really close together, so if you have any sort of multi-attacks, by all means go ahead and exploit them. You notice they hit decently hard, but not too bad. And you also notice that the physical attacks don't do a whole heck of a lot to harm these guys. They are very much more magically inclined, I guess, as far as damage goes. Like so. Alrighty, so not too bad. And Chrono levels up, nice. That takes him to level 17. Alright. And you notice the experience is halfway decent, but not all that great, really. Okay, he's got a while for lightning. Robo's almost learned Robo Tackle. Cool, he'll probably learn that in the next battle or two. And then Marley's a little ways away from Cure. So good, we're pretty close to a couple of new techs. Now these guys, when you run through, you can't really skip them, so we'll go ahead and bring them up too. Killwallas. Now fortunately, these Killwallas are purely open to physical attack, so just pretty much spam attack and it's battle over. I mean, there's not really much to them. Alright, and Lucia leveled up. Cool. Okay. Now these guys, of course, obviously you go around this way, and then you don't have to really deal with them unless you just really want to. So, we won't. We'll just go through here. Okay. Welcome to 65 million BC. Way the heck back. A few areas I'll show you real quick. Forest Maze, we'll deal with that a little bit later, so we're not going to go too much into that now. Couple of huts, there are a few huts here. No, I'm not a Reptide, I just beat them up, so don't beat me up, silly boy. Okay, yeah, we sort of saw that, although it wasn't too hard to beat them. And Sweetwater in 65 million BC is their answer to an inn, so yeah, of course we'll take that. Okay, what do we have up here? Why, yes, you do too, so I guess we both have good fashion sense. Okay, Chief is north of the village. Chief has the pretty red stone. Okay, well, I guess we know where we're going. Okay, Chief no can trade. The pedals that we've been picking up, along with a few other things, all can be traded for different items here in 65 million. And I guess we have to have the chief's okay to do it. Okay, keep that in mind about thunder hurting dinosaurs. We'll run across a few of those later. And we may not be able to trade with some of the stuff that we've been picking up, but we can always trade money, because apparently capitalism is alive and well even 65 million years ago. Not really anything that we need to stock up on, though, so we're okay for the moment. Yes, trading house, although we can't trade anything. Okay, and there's your list of stuff: petal, fang, horn, feather. I'll show you the hunting range in a minute. Or at least show you a little bit about it anyway. Okay. Next up, we have the meeting site, which apparently we can't meet anybody at right now because they don't want us in. Alright. Okay. A few other areas that we'll see. This area up here will become important later, but not right now. There's not anything here. You've also got Dactyl Nest, which I'll go into for a second. And you've got some pretty powerful enemies here. It's not a big area, but if you are playing along and you want to do some grinding, or you want to try to level yourself up a little bit more before the next sets of events, you can do that here. And I mean, you're in pretty good you're pretty close distance to the whole Sweetwater Inn thing, so you don't really have to worry about the possibility of getting yourself destroyed. I'm not really going to do that because I don't want to do a whole lot of grinding, but if you want to, you've got an option there. And then finally, the hunting range, which not a whole lot to it really. Just run around, find monsters, kill them, like those guys up there. I'll probably go through this in a little bit more detail later, but you notice at the end of that lady's speech, she said, when it rains, you get a rare monster that pops up. Which it will. If you happen to find it before the rain ends, you can fight it, and if you beat it, then it will give you a bunch of the petals and fangs and whatnot, so make it a lot easier to trade. Okay, well, only place we have left to go is the chief's hut right over here, and I think that's where we're going to go ahead and leave off for now. So, thank you guys for joining me for Let's Play Chrono Trigger, and when we come back next time, we'll find a chief, and we'll see if we can get the Dreamstone so that we can fix our Mass Immune. So thank you guys for joining me, and I will see y'all later.